Hey guys, welcome to my channel. I'm Lizett, and today I'm going to be talking to you guys about my personal experience attending Korea University's Language School Center. And yeah, I haven't really seen a lot of videos on their language center program, and I wanted to help other people who are thinking about going, my personal opinion. And yeah, if you guys want to know more about their program, keep on watching. I did the summer 1 short intensive program. So basically a rundown of the program is you learn Korean. You learn Korean every freaking day. And the month was only 1 month long, as it says. Or does it say? No, it doesn't say. So the program is basically 1 month long, 4 weeks long. And honestly, it is kind of intense, but not super intense. Like you can't do anything else. So I'm going to be using my guide to talk to you guys about it because it's been like 2 months since I've been back. So about the program, basically on the first day, once everybody's moved in and stuff into their dorm or wherever they are, on the first day it's orientation day, and basically what they do is they give us these little handout books to go over the rule. The nice thing about this is they have it like in English, Chinese, and Japanese because there's a lot of students that come from those speaking countries. The program is a month long, 4 weeks. Technically it's like in 5 weeks, but the first week is like a half and the last week is like a half, so it's pretty much like 5 weeks, but really 4 weeks. The day before orientation is like move-in day. You have to move in during a certain time, and then the next day is orientation and the placement test. They just go like over the rules and everything and kind of give you a guideline with this. So right after the orientation we have the placement test, and it's like right in the same place. The orientation was like in a classroom in the language center building. Basically for the placement test they just give you like a paper and you write whatever you want in Korean or what you can write, and then when you're done they give you a number and then you wait to be called. And then there's like Korean teachers in like different rooms that are the ones that actually teach you classes from different levels, and then you hand them the paper, they read your paper, and they try to converse with us about what we wrote. So it's really important to like know what you're writing, understand, and know how to talk back about what you wrote, because they'll ask you questions about that. And yeah, so that was a little bit scary for me because there were some things that I don't even know what he was saying. I know what I wrote and I know like what I put, but some of the questions I was like, there were some words that I didn't know, so it was a little bit like, you know, it was a little bit scary. And yeah, but basically that's how they put you in level. And if you think that you were put in the wrong level, you can like dispute about it, I guess, and they can like bump you up or put you down if you think you're not ready for it. So that's really nice, and I'm really understanding about that. After orientation day, the next day, it's a Friday, we have like official classes. Basically the classes rundown is we have class Monday to Friday from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. and for the first 2 hours we have like a morning teacher, and for the last 2 hours we have like an afternoonish teacher. I'm just gonna say morning and afternoon. I know they're both in the morning, but first 2 hours we have different teacher, first 2 hours different teacher. They teach you like different things. They don't teach you on the same material, so that was really nice, because sometimes if you like, you know, you study the same material, or like, you know, you have the same teacher for a long time, it can kind of get boring. So it's really nice to have a different teacher in the morning and then later, just to like freshen things up a little. So we have class 9 to 1, Monday to Friday like I mentioned, but throughout the week we have 2 weekly like special classes, and special classes are not required. Technically I feel like you pay for them, so really you're really paying for them, but they're not required for your classes or course like that. They're just special classes that depending on your level that you're in, you can choose from these different special classes, and those are 2 hours long, twice a week. And yeah, they just have like different topics and stuff like that. The one that I went to was like grammar and vocab and stuff like that, but I didn't go to all of them, so it's nice to have flexibility to go sometimes and not to go. If you do attend those special classes, you're going to be in class for 6 hours a day, and those classes are like a little bit after lunch. They give you a break like between 1 and like 2:30 or something, so you do have a break to go eat lunch and stuff like that and have a little more break time, and then you go back to the classrooms and you go for 2 more hours and then you're done. So basically the field trips that we have are usually on Saturday or throughout the week on a random day. Because our group was so big, they split us into like A and B, and so if, for example, if there was like a making a stamp day, like we went to the temple one time, they broke down the entire level groups who were gonna go into A and B because there's too many to go on the bus. So some people would go on Tuesday, some people would go on Thursday, but it's like the same activity, just like different people would go at different times. The first field trip that we took was pottery. That was super fun. We went to like We went to Icheon, I think it's Icheon or something. It's like out of Seoul, like about 50 minutes away, and we made pottery. It was super cool. I'm gonna try to add some clips here if I have it, but I definitely have a vlog about that, so I'm gonna try to upload that up for you guys to see. So we went to the pottery. I went to the pottery. There was a DMZ tour, a Korean folk village, a temple stay, taekwondo, cooking Korean food, and there was like this like I forget what it's called. I think basically it's like a cooking show, and it was super fun. It was way funnier than I thought it was. So I really like that. So they have a lot of cool activities that are pretty awesome. So we have classes for the month, and then at the end we have a final. We have a final and a speech. The speech was okay. My speech, it was pretty long. I think it was like 10. I think we had to have 15 sentences, so it was a little bit intimidating, so I really had to practice, but it was really good. So basically for the final we had like reading, writing, and talking. So at the end of the semester, once you finish your final everything and they grade all the paperwork, you're gonna have a ceremony, and if you pass everything you're gonna get this, and it says Korea University. It says in Korean, it says 고려대학교 한국어 Center. So Korea University Hangul Center, Korean Center. So inside basically it's gonna show like the final grades of your like your, I don't want to show my, okay whatever, I don't care. So it's gonna show like the final grades for the writing, what's and reading and talking and basically comprehension, and then at the end if you pass they'll like, well obviously if you get this you're gonna pass, but you get stamped, officialized, and then on this side you get like the Korea University seal, and it says here in Korean, you know, I don't know what it says, but it just talks about the program, how long it was, and yeah, so it makes it really official, and it was just like super, you know, it makes it so official and so cool. And yeah, we had like a little ceremony for that. So basically that was a rundown of the program. So depending on the level you have to buy your book. So I have the level 1, and this is I bought this from the Korea University bookstore. It's the Korea University brand too, so it's just a book, and then there's also like a workbook. I never had to use this because the teachers always printed stuff out for us, but I bought it. So I have that, and on top of that I also bought the second book so I can continue my studies, and this is what the second book looks like. Basically they're almost alike. Here's 1 and here's 2, and they weren't like super expensive. They were like $28,000, which is like 25 bucks, so it's not horrible. And then the workbook was $18,000, which is like, I don't know, $16. Those are the books that we use for the classes. So for living situations, you can live on campus. That's what I did, or you can like live in like a temporary, I forget the word, I'm gonna put it up right here, but it's a Korean word where it's like temporary small living, like in a small room, and you share like space, like bathrooms and stuff like that. So personally for me, living in the dorm was really nice. It was really convenient, but at the same time it had its up and downs. So I'm gonna tell you guys the pros and cons. So the pros about living on campus is like that it's like not that far. It's like a 10-15 minute walk. You have like security, so you always feel safe, and you get to like live with the people that you go to school to. So I don't know, I think it's more of that security blanket, like that security for me, that's more important for me, because I was a little bit hesitant to live like in those like small rooms that are like community, because you don't know like the people that are gonna live there, and then again I don't know all the people in my dorm, but you know, it's like a school thing, so I feel more safe. But Korea is a very safe country, so maybe next time I try it out. They had like laundry facilities there, and they even had like a small gym. On top of that, it's like really close to the school. If you wake up late, like you can quickly go. Yeah, so honestly, yeah, for me just personally, I like living on campus. I know some people lived off campus and they like that better because they can cook and stuff like that. It was really convenient wise and very secure for me, but it did have its downsides because where should I start? You're not allowed to have food inside, but people definitely brought them in. Second of all, we have a curfew at 12, so we always have to be back by 12. If not, you have to like text the person or whatever. So that's the second thing that kind of sucks. The third of it is like there's a huge ass hill that you have to walk up, which sucks, but it does give you a good workout, so I guess that's a pro and a con. But that just sucks because the Korean summers are so hot and so humid, and I just can't, like, seriously, it's just so bad. So those are some of the things that suck. But I guess another pro is that there's a convenience store like literally right down outside the building, so that's really nice. So the prices for living on campus is 590,000 won. Even though there was like some negatives to living on campus, I really liked it just because it was convenient and secure. And yeah, that was just for me, but there are different other options for you guys out there if you guys don't want to live on campus. So overall, the program was really amazing. I loved it. I thought I was gonna be like, I don't know, I didn't really know what to expect because I've never been to like a language school or anything like that. I did study abroad in Korea last year for like a semester, and then like I mentioned, I stayed in Korea for the summer, but I wasn't like really like, you know, like full-time studying Korean. So studying Korean was really fun. Attending these classes like really helped me because I just focused on studying Korean, you know, and I'm like in Korea, and so I have to use my Korean. So that's a really good opportunity to learn Korean if you guys want to go to Korea or study Korean. I just think it was super beneficial because the teachers are super nice, and there's also a lot of people around you who are studying Korean just like you, and it's not their first language because they're coming from different countries, so they understand the struggle and you won't feel alone. Going to Korea is very beneficial in the fact that you get to see, talk, you have opportunity to make conversations with other Korean people and to basically practice it. So I really loved it because of that opportunity, and on top of that, just the classes were so beneficial. The teachers were amazing. We were in class for 4 hours a day and sometimes 6 hours a day, which can seem like very heavy on you, but like if you really want to learn, I definitely think this is the best program. I've heard that there's other programs out there like with Yonsei University and Seoul National University, and I've heard that every other program is kind of like focused on different things, like one's focused on grammar, one's focused on talking. And let me tell you that personally, even though I've never attended those universities, I have heard people say that Korea University is the best program. So I definitely recommend it for you guys. If you guys want to study Korea or go study in Korea, definitely check out Korea University. So I hope this video was very helpful and informative for you guys. Personally, I had a good experience, and I hope you guys can take this program into consideration. And if you guys want to go or have any question, please comment down below, or I'm going to leave my Instagram down below so you guys can follow me or send me a message if you guys want to through there. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I really hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!